As of right now, my new studio is set up, but you guys are about to watch all of the footage I got of me vlogging, setting it up in the process. If you are new here or not caught up, I am an artist that works from home, and I recently moved into my first house with my partner. You know, I still have an in-home studio, it's just now it's in a different, bigger space. So enjoy me unpacking my studio, setting it up, and then at the very end I do have a tour for you guys, just showing you the general overall setup of my new studio. My studio is still completely in boxes. We worked on basically the whole house except for my studio and the guest room because they were kind of lower priority, and now it is time to put my new studio together. I wish I had footage of it when it was empty, but this room is significantly bigger than the one that I had at our apartment. I loved the room that I had at our apartment, but this one does not have carpet, and I have a few more feet of room, and I already have my wooden shelves set up too, and I'm able to have 3 of them instead of 2, which is really, really nice. So I'm just gonna start trying to tackle boxes here and there, and I also have to build a locker that I ordered. I had initially ordered it for like the living room area, but it doesn't look like it's gonna fit there, so I think I'm gonna use it here.
Pequenino que eu sei que o amor perdura, basta ter carinho e compreensão. Deixa que o amor invade a porta da tua casa. Deixa que o carinho seja um beijo de uma flor. Deixa que o amor invade a porta da tua casa. Deixa que o carinho seja um beijo de uma flor. Desde pequenino que eu sei que o amor é cura. Amor é sabor e ingratidão. Desde pequenino eu sei que o amor. Desde pequenino eu sei que o amor perdura. Basta ter carinho e compreensão. Deixa que o amor invade a porta da tua casa. Deixa que o carinho seja beijo de uma flor. Deixa que o amor invade a porta da tua casa. Deixa que o carinho seja pequenininho que eu sei que o amor é cura. Amolece a dor e ingratidão. Desde pequenininho que eu sei que o amor perdura. Basta ter carinho e compreensão. Basta ter carinho e compreensão. Basta ter carinho e compreensão.
So this is going to be like my area for all the paper that I have because I did not have it well organized in my studio before. And it turns out IKEA doesn't sell the white version of their like paper organizers anymore for some reason, and I gave away most of the ones that I had because I wasn't using them anymore. And now I can't buy them. Now I can't find them anymore. So that's a little bit annoying. I have avoided this box for days, but I think it's about time that I start digging in here and just putting stuff in its place. So yesterday I worked on my studio in terms of putting stuff up on the walls, and it was a little bit stressful, so I didn't film a ton of it, but I did put up my pegboard. Now it's basically done. I mean, I still have a little bit more room to put stuff here, but my studio is starting to come together. I only have 3 boxes left in here, and then I just have to organize my closet a little bit because we had a market this past weekend, so stuff got kind of jumbled up there. I'm almost there, you guys. This is really exciting. Yesterday I also organized my QB shelf because I just couldn't wait, and I really wanted to check and make sure that everybody was okay, survived the move, and they did. So yeah, my studio is starting to really come together, and I'm very excited. My studio is officially done, and now I can give you guys an in-depth tour of this place. It is so much bigger. I can literally like walk around everywhere, and the air actually flows in here. I'm gonna show you everything. I'm gonna show you guys where I have all my stuff. So right here I have my architectural flat files. If you have been with this channel for a while, you know that I was on the market for these for so long, and if you buy them new, they're very expensive, but I actually ended up getting 2 sets on Facebook Marketplace for a very good price. So this is like my best marketplace find ever, but this is just where I keep like essentially all of my paper stuff. So I have some archival stuff in here, like past artwork, and then larger paper that I can't store anywhere else. And then to take advantage of the space, it's like a really nice level when I'm standing up for me. So I have a really big cutting mat just so I can like do any sort of cutting or trimming and just like have like a work, like a very what's the word I'm trying to find? Stuff that could damage my tables, basically. I like to do it on top of this mat. And then up here, I put my pegboard. It's essentially the same as I had it in my other studio, but this is where I keep like all of my tools, essentially, longer stuff, scissors, you know, also probably things that I would be using here. That's what I keep on my pegboard. And I have like these extra bamboo containers, so I just have them there to put stuff that I might need to put there. I have space to grow into now. Okay, and then over here I have my desk with my computer. So again, very similar to my last studio, but I have my little computer stand from IKEA that I've had for forever. I love it. This desk is also from IKEA. It was actually my partner's desk, but I ended up keeping it. And I have this IKEA organizer where I keep like all of my current sketchbooks, my hobonichi, like all these little like journals and stuff. I keep them there. I also will put my iPad there sometimes. I did get this new desk lamp, which I think is very cutie. And I got my headphone stand, which is from Etsy. I get a lot of questions about that. It's from Etsy. And then I just have like my extra monitor, which is really nice to have, and my keyboard that I put together myself, of course. I also always get a lot of questions about my wrist rest, and this I picked it up from World Market, but I think it's like a thing that they sell at any sort of gift store. There's that as well. Under my desk I have an IKEA drawer set with, I didn't take anything out of my drawers from my last studio. Like when I moved, I just kept it in the same drawers. So I have like my handy stuff. I have like stationery. I have all of my camera equipment. I have just like a lot of tech stuff here. And then up above is essentially where I've condensed all of like my trinkets and my figures and my collectibles. So I have a whole Kewpie shelf. Now all of my Kewpies are together on one shelf. I collect vintage Kewpie dolls, so this is where they live. And then I just have like a bunch of other figures that I've collected over the years there and up here as well. I also have like a few of my decorations, my wall decorations, like this rug and stuff that I've collected at the Mexican flea market. So yeah, I also have like my little shrine here. This used to be for Kewpies, but now I just have like extra little guys in there, and basically everything fit here, which is very nice because in my other studio I kind of had it scattered everywhere. And of course I had to mention the Sunny Angel wall. This is where I decided to put my Sunny Angels, my Sunny Angel collection. I have been collecting Sunny Angels for like 5 or 6 years now, so those guys live there. And I of course still have my flower lamp, my very popular flower lamp. This is actually from Urban Outfitters, and I got it quite a few years ago now, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. So I don't know that it would still be available, but it was very popular. This is like my packing desk. So this is where I will pack orders and also do like crafting and stuff, just where I need a lot of space. There's nothing on this desk. There used to be like some stuff off in the corners, but now I have nothing on it other than my clamping tripod, and then off here to the side I have this clamped shelf just to like have some supplies and also display some things. And that's it for this desk. I like to keep it very simple. And then off to the side over here I also have another IKEA drawer set, but on wheels, so I can move it around. Yeah, I'm very glad that now I have enough space that I can keep this like completely blank, just to have as much flexibility as I can. And then over here I have 3 separate IKEA Evar shelves. So these are modular shelves where you can adjust the actual shelf part as high or low as you want. And basically what I did is I actually had 2 of these, and then I kind of like separated the legs so they would turn into like one supported unit. And now it's kind of like I have 3 technically, which is really nice. I used to have 2, and I have so much space to grow into. I mean, like even this shelf right here, like I have so much space to put stock, but not everything will fit in this shot. But essentially, like I keep my inventory up here, and then I have my little packing station here because my packing desk is right here. I have some extra supplies and such. And then down here, over here, I have paper goods. So I have a risograph digital duplicator, so I have a lot of different paper. So I keep my prints here, like I said, on my paper. And then I have my printer, my very trusty printer, and my Caesar cutting machine. And then towards the bottom, I just have like, I have an open space and then my very fancy heavy duty guillotine down there. And up here, again, I also have space to grow into. I have like collectibles, I have my markers, just stuff that I won't reach for like super often. And again, I keep saying this, but like I just have a lot of space to grow into, which is really nice because I didn't have that anymore in my other studio. And over here in this corner, I have a mustard made locker that I originally got for the living room, but it ended up not really fitting anywhere, and it's kind of perfect here. So I keep more inventory in here. I keep like my socks, my screen printed t-shirts, stuff like that. And then here is where I put like my growing zine collection and stuff like that. Put that here, just put on display like some cute supplies that I have, a lamp, and then I have 2 framed prints over here. And finally, a trash can in this corner. I don't even think you can see it, but I finally have like a full-sized trash can. I have never had a full-sized trash can in my studio before, so this is amazing. Probably one of my favorite things. And right here that you see off to the corner is my easel. I don't really have like a permanent spot for this guy because easels are just so awkward. They're awkwardly shaped and they're kind of big, so it doesn't really fit anywhere permanently. So I think it's just gonna hang out here, and then whenever I need it, I move it around a lot anyway. So he lives here. And then between my 2 closet doors, I have 1 closet in here, but it has like 2 entrances because it's one of those really long skinny closets. I have this perfect piece of wall to put my Riso digital duplicator against, along with my very loved and coveted wire shelf. This wire shelf is from World Market, but it was originally silver. I spray painted this avocado green color, but I keep my extra Riso supplies here, and then I have 2 empty cubbies, and then up here you guys will see I have all of my collectible plushies. It just felt like the perfect place for them. I am no longer keeping my yarn in the studio. I'm gonna have it in a box in the garage, just because like it wasn't something that I was reaching for super often. It takes up so much space, especially in here. So no longer using this for yarn, but it is really great for storing yarn if you use yarn like really frequently. So yeah, this is like my little Riso station area, and then I have my rug, my very loved checkered rug that I have also had for forever. And we can take a super quick glance in my closet. Like I said, it's one of those long skinny ones, so the wall is literally right here, but I decided to like split it up into one side is one thing, one side is the other. So this side is my packing side. I have like all of my mailers, all of my packing supplies on this side, and I just have them on these like classic chrome like garage shelves. And then up here I have like all my market stuff whenever I go sell at events. And then over here on the other side, I have like my crafting area. I got a really tall, skinny IKEA dresser to put all of my crafting supplies, and they basically all fit in here. And the previous owners left us some closet organizers, so I have that set up here with like more boxes of craft supplies, and still up here more organization with more craft supplies. So this is stuff that I don't reach for like too often, to the point where I need to have it out in my studio, but it's still nice and organized in here and accessible. My last studio closet was not easy to access because it was so jam-packed. And that is it for my studio setup video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions as to where anything is from, I can definitely answer that for you. I didn't really have to buy very many new things, just very small organizers and such, but so I'm glad that I didn't have to buy anything big, and it was just a lot of unpacking and a lot of mounting things on the walls, but I'm super happy with it, and I can't wait to record and have so many vlogs in here and tutorials and just be in this space and share it with you guys. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.